We're on a BC ferry once again. This time we're heading over to Vancouver Island and we're going to go up to Parksville. Parksville is where my sister lives and it's her birthday, so we're there to celebrate with her. And then we're going to stay the evening at Rathtrevor Park, which is a provincial park, surrounded by some nice sandy beaches. And then tomorrow we'll explore the area and hopefully get to enjoy some more sunshine. We've also just finished a trip up to Helm Lake, which is an area just near Whistler actually. And fresh snow in the mountains, so it was a great trip. So we've also got our clip just from our recent hike up to Helm Lake.
So it's bonus footage actually.
That's the motorcycle next to us. That's his music.
He's got his music turned up pretty loud. So we're just coming up to Rathtrevor Park. Had a great early dinner with Gordon's sister, and now we're heading into the park to find a spot to stay, camp overnight. Well, hopefully there's some spots available. There's the day use areas. Oh, there's a park operator with her firewood.
Hello. Good. Any spots?
There are a few, yeah.
Good.
Shop around, find something that doesn't have a permit on the post.
Perfect.
If for some reason there's none left, just contact me.
Okay, I can get through here, right?
Looking full, I don't know. She did say there are spots.
We got, I think, almost the last single spot in the park. It's quite full, but about 2/3 of the park looks like it's closed, so very nice.
So we just arrived at Rathtrevor Beach Provincial Park. It's lucky that we managed to find a spot because there aren't too many left, maybe just a few. Gordon just spotted a rabbit. sunset, but we still have some beautiful pink sky.
Well, good morning. It's about 7:45. It's about 3 degrees, which is a reminder for us that we're going to have to winterize fairly soon. It's that cold already on the coast. Mickey's just getting up. She'll be joining me shortly. Just wanted to come down to the beach and get some first shots of the morning sunrise, and then we'll probably do a nice little beach walk before we head out here at Rathtrevor Park. Friends the rabbits are here once again this morning. I think they're here a lot.
Beautiful morning. Look at the sunrise. Outlines of the mountains in the distance. The tide coming in. Just gorgeous.
Tide's coming in quickly. Every time we stop to take a photo, I'd look down and our feet were getting wet. We'd have to step back really quickly.
The Vancouver coast area over there. Just beautiful. Had a great night's sleep. Gordon had to get up. Precious was fussing a little bit, so he got up a few times to feed her and just pet her. But I was dead asleep all night long. It was great. Beautiful, quiet, nice.
Holy smokes.
You see him out there?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sorry, I don't normally blab out aloud, but dolphins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I've seen eagle and maybe not dolphins.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you got excited,
I've seen
then
a
that
seal
means
over
no.
there, but they're dolphins.
Precious, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?
shower building, and it has warm showers and hot air inside.
Oh yeah, nice. Hot air is good.
Busy
Right,
when I'm
Presh? Busy? Yeah. Oh, the campgrounds.
Oh, yeah. That's nice little. I like this. I like this campsite actually. I mean, I like this campground. Very nice.
Yeah, it is a nice campground. Precious agrees.
Veggie bacon.
Yeah, it's all fell apart.
Scrambled eggs and veggie bacon. Tastes very similar to real bacon actually, which means it probably has all this wonderful healthy nitrates of real bacon as well. It's quite tasty and meat-free. So a big thank you to our friends Michael and Jane. Mickey and I both had birthdays recently, and as part of our birthday gifts they gave us these great hiking RV t-shirts. Mickey has a red one, I have the gray one. You can see the van, the 3 windows, and the Roadtrek, that particular symbol that's noted for Roadtrek. And of course Precious looking out the window. So great shirts, wonderful. Thanks guys. So Mickey's just outside having her morning coffee, enjoying some sunshine in through the trees. Just a beautiful day, a little crisp. I think it's only about 5 or 6 degrees outside. But we also wanted to mention that we had some warranty work completed on our Zion last week by the dealer, and they did a really good job. There were 3 issues. One was our gray tank capacity, and you may recall in one of our previous videos, we were probably only getting about 2/3 of the stated capacity, so the dealer installed a vent kit, and hopefully that will help. We won't probably measure that until next year, simply because we're going to winterize soon, so we'll test it next year and see if it helps. The other issue was with one of our lithium batteries. When we got back from our trip to the Rockies, at least it happened literally the day we got back, one of our lithium batteries wasn't working properly. The voltage meter, when we would go from, I think, 14 volts down to 3, and then back to 14 and down to 3, and we simply couldn't turn it on, and we weren't too sure what the issue was. Turns out it was just a faulty switch that they replaced, so no real issues that way. And the third thing was the dealer noted actually, that one of our steps didn't seem to be working as well as it should, the front driver step. And it turned out some of the bolts had fallen off underneath there, so they replaced that. So we were very pleased, the fact that they spotted an issue and that they dealt with it really quickly. So that's actually almost the only things we've had go wrong in the time that we've had our Roadtrek Zion, and it's been pretty reliable.
So here we are at the Nanaimo BC Ferries terminal, waiting for our ferry to get back home to Vancouver. We had a great visit to Parksville and had a nice birthday dinner with Gordon's sister. And one of the nice things about being in a home on wheels is that you can have a nap if you have time while you're waiting for the ferry, and that's what Gordon's doing right now. But hang in, don't touch that dial, because we have some bonus footage of our Helm Creek hike from last week coming up. We're just heading out on a hike to Helm Creek today. It's about 9 kilometers to the campground, and then we might go explore a little bit further in the meadows. The trail that goes straight goes to the lake. It's another 1.5 kilometers to the end of the lake, Tiffany's Lake. But we're heading across the bridge to the Helm Creek Trail.
Okay, so we're about 20 minutes from the bridge we just crossed, and that 20 minutes is the steepest, hardest part of the trail. It's just constant uphill, very steep grade. I can still hear me breathing heavy. Good workout though, so I think we both enjoy it. You can look at Mickey and see her face. Looks like she's enjoying it. Hardest part of the trip, a couple hours to go and we'll be in the meadows. And the first snow we've seen, because it looks so nice, but hopefully not too deep as well. Okay, so we're about 3/4 of the way up to the meadow. The worst section was the first 20 minutes, and then after that it's been relatively pretty and not too steep. You can see a little bit of fresh snow, and the river to our right is just absolutely gorgeous. So one of our favorite spots, but we're looking forward to getting into the meadow where it'll be a little probably snowier, but a lot sunnier.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful day to be out. Nice season.
And Mickey's glasses are fogging up.
So this is our destination for the day. Overlook over Helm Lake over there.
So Helm Lake's frozen right now, and it's probably only at best a foot or half a meter deep. Over on our right, we've got Cinder Cone, which is actually a volcanic fissure, and if you actually went up on top of Cinder Cone, there's actually a deep vent that's full of water, so that's kind of neat. Right behind us is Panorama Ridge up there, and if you're on Panorama Ridge, you can look down into Garibaldi Lake, and it's a spectacular view. That's on the other side of those hills. Then over here on my left is actually Black Tusk, which looks sort of ominous. You can actually climb up Black Tusk. You go up the side there, and then there's a little chimney up on the left, and you can get to the summit. And then, of course, back behind us is the whole Whistler area.
So it took us about 3.5 hours to get here with a lot of breaks.
It's about 11 kilometers to get here, 11, 12, something like that.